Well, now joining me from Istanbul in Turkey to talk more about that is Libyan journalist Johr Ali, who's originally from Derna. Johr, thanks so much for joining us on the program. And just to get a sense of some of the demands made by the protesters, one of the last ones being to ask the UN and the EU to oversee the reconstruction of the city. There clearly is little faith in local authorities.
Not little faith, no faith at all of local authorities. That's because the municipal council that we are having in our city right now is unrecognized by the people themselves. They didn't elect it. After 2018, there was a war in the city. And after that, this municipal council was put upon the city and it controlled it. More than 350 million Libyan dinars was poured into their accounts. Yet nothing was made to the city. That money was bought because the city needed rebuild after the war of 2018. But yet nothing was seen in the streets. The city was in a devastating state just before the dam took it and eat it and thrown it in the sea. So the people were angry even before the flood happened. Imagine people being angry and then in a blink of an eye, most of their families, the city is gone. Not just speaking about human beings here, human lives. We are speaking about heritage. We are speaking about the most livelihood neighborhoods in the city. The center of the city was all thrown in the sea. So the people are really angry about the situation and they demand accountability for people responsible about this.
Johr Ali, let me ask you, will that anger find a suitable response? Is there sufficient political will to try and address some of the demands that have been tabled by the protesters?
We are afraid that these demands will be replied by arrests, because right now we have no internet and no phone coverage on the city. Just the night of the day of the protest and demonstrations, the internet was cut off. And the officials say that this cut is because of damage in the network. Me, myself, as a freelance journalist who is following the situation and who knows the governments of his country, believe that this is not coincidence. In the day of the demonstrations, the internet went off, especially that the demonstrations was called upon through social media. So I believe the blockade of information right now from the city in and out is devastating to the lives of the people inside, especially the aid missions from different countries.
Johr, if you're able to tell me this briefly, what about relief, rescue, recovery efforts? What's happening in regards to that?
Well, in the last few days, we heard a few people alive who got out the day before yesterday. Yesterday, we heard none. So we believe that there is no rescue missions right now. We are getting bodies out of the sea. We are too afraid of the people who are still alive in the city because of few sources of clean water and lack of food and mismanagement of the crisis happening on ground by authorities.